After several consecutive IPO at the beginnings of October, here is another poultry IPO that's going to emerge at the end of the October month. Today, our main actors, Farmiera Berhad, is managed by Melaka Security, or also known as M+. Upon listing, Farmiera has a stock code of Farmiera 0378. Definitely, Farmiera is dealing with poultry service. These are my social media. Other than YouTube, you can find me on Xiaohongshu and also Mumu. This is the IPO timetable. The openings of application is at 21 October. The closing of application is more than 1 week. It's fixed at 30 October 2025. The date of listing will be on 12 November and will be listed on AC Market. These are the details of IPO. Upon listing, the total number of shares will be 450 million. IPO price means per unit is 25 cents. Based on these two information, we can obtain the market capitalization is at 112.5 million. This is the principal activity of the group. The group has two business segments. The first one is poultry farming. The second one is poultry processing. Poultry processing is associated with poultry farming. Definitely, you need to process all these poultry products. First of all, we need to know the poultry farming. It has three business activities. The first one is self-operated broiler farming. For your information, broiler is chickens, which is consumed by us every day. Second one is contract farming. Contract farming involves the third party, supplying chickens, feeds, and technologies. The third one is trading of live broiler, mainly sells to the wet markets or even the distributor. This is the statistic given by the group. As at the LPD, the numbers of poultry farms operated by the group, it has two segments. The first one is self-operated farms, meaning that everything is managed by the group. It has 15 farms. The another one is contract farms, involve the third parties. The total numbers of contract farms is 44 farms. These are the maps of Semenanjung, Malaysia. The main locations of this poultry farming is in Selangor and Negeri Sembilan. I purposely highlighted Tanjung Sepat, Kuala Selangor, Hulu Selangor, and also Lingi. These four locations are the fully self-operated poultry farming by the group. Others are rented poultry farming. These are the photos given by the group. This is the flowcharts of the group business activity from A to Z. First of all, you need to buy the broiler DOC. This is a short form. What is DOC? Day old chickens, means 1 day old. This is a small chicken, definitely very cute. So the group will raise and feed the broiler DOC to become a fully grown size broiler. Of course, you need to slaughter the broilers to get their meat. So it can go two ways. The first one is wet market. The second one is poultry processing, which is the second principal activity of the group. Here's another main point. The poultry farming, the broiler DOC will grow into full size. It's at 30 to 35 days approximately in order for them to sell to the livestock distributors or even transport to the processing plant. This is about the poultry processing. Currently, the group has two processing plants. One is in Perak, another one is in Negeri Sembilan. These are the samples and we consume every day. The boneless breads, chicken chop, li tong, so on and so forth. This is the group structures upon listing. There are many parties involved. You need to know AJSB holds 74% to Farmiera. Within this AJSB, here's another major shareholder, which is HSS Global, holds 51% to this AJSB, Asas Juara Sendirian Berhad. Below this Farmiera, it holds 100% of this FHSB. Below there are 6 subsidiaries. Everyone is using short form. So here are the short form, such as Farmiera Agro Resources, Farmiera Breeders, so on and so forth. This is the utilization of proceeds. Upon listing, the company can raise 29.25 million. The first purpose, which is for capital expenditure, since the company is expanding vertically to upstream in order for them to produce DOC, so that they don't need to buy DOC from supplier. So they need to build parent stock farm and also hatchery. So these are the details. You have this construction fee and also the installations of infrastructure system to associate with this parent stock farm. Same goes to this hatchery, construction fees and also the installation fees. Second is the working capital. It is simple. We look into the description. It's about the purchase of DOC, feeds, vaccine, staff costs, marketing expenses, and some general administrative expenses. This is the major supplier of the group in financial year 2024. First of all, we need to know the group financial year is ended 31 December. FPE is ended 30 June, is 6-month financial report. Based on this financial year, the 5 major customers contributed 37.72%. The major contributor is from this Segi Marine, contributed around 17%. Within the same financial year, the 5 major suppliers contributed more than 50%, accounted at almost 55%. The major contributor is from this PK Agro industrial product, contributed around 29%. This is our membership program. When you join our membership program, you can access to the full analysis of each particular IPO. This is Chinese program. This is English program. Of course, when you join for English program, you can also access to Chinese program. This is the dividend policy of the group. Currently, the group does not have any formal dividend policy.